Hello, everybody. This is TL. I'm decided there's something on my screen. It's really annoying. Um, to make another couple tutorials for RPG Maker MV. So this first one, as you see here, I've made a little map. It's a bunch of different things that you can put on the map, like a dead forest, a live forest, some mountains, a desert, some snow, some snow-capped mountains, just, the general fare. And this one is just showing how to set up enemies, for instance. So, right now, as you can see, if I go into, let's see here, if I go into edit, and we're just gonna call it test. So just some general stuff here on this. You even have the name if you want to have a display name, width and height. This here is really important. Where it says encounter steps. This is how many steps till you run the average number of steps between random encounters. Scrolling, no loop. This would be how you change your tile sets. This is if you want some background music, specific battle back. BGS, if you have parallax backing, like if you want one of these lovely things to be in the background, you can do that. You can have a loop. But as you can see here, it says encounters, troop, weight, range. So, right now, there's none of this. But if I double click, it'll have the only enemies that are there right now. Bats, slimes, orcs, and minotaurs. This is the weight, and here is the difference I'm going to be teaching you today. Range. Entire map, or specified by region ID. So, for instance, if you're in a dungeon and you have a bunch of just bats and you just want them just in that, like all over the dungeon, then you would just do entire map and you would do different weights. Like 5, if you increase the weight, you'll encounter more of them. As it says, it affects frequency. Something heavier you actually seem to encounter more than something you don't. So, like if I do that, and then slimes, we'll say slimes weigh like 2, and an orc, I will say that thing weighs 10, and a minotaur, I want to change his weight to 15. And just for the hell of it, I'm going to change this to 10. And I'm just going to save. And if I bring this up here, I might have turned around the sound. Oh yeah, that little button I clicked is playtest, so give it a second. Ooh. Yeah, let's turn that down. I just have the main party, so right now. some bats. Guitar. The orcs popped up 3 times. So, that's just the easy way to set up enemy encounters. Now, in an actual world map, you wouldn't want to do that, so bats. So for right now, we're just going to leave that. So, the other way you would want to set it up, for instance, is by region ID. So over here you can see numbers 1 to like 255. So we're going to take 1, and we're just going to plop it over here. We're going to take 2, and do that number. We're going to take 3, and do that number. And take 4, and put it over here. And take 5, and put it over here. And we're going to take 6, and cover the rest of the map with it. If we're up here, because you can't go over top of that stuff, so. But alright, so there's that. Now see, now you can't see it, now you can. So we're going to go back in and edit. And I'm going to move this over here, just slightly. And we're going to say specify by region. So we're going to have them appear in region 1 and in region 2. And we're going to say okay. And we're going to edit slimes. We're going to say okay. We're going to have them appear in region 6. And let's say region 2. Okay. Actually, let's edit this. I wanted them to be in 1 and 3. Orcs. Let's do specify. Let's do 4. And let's say they appear on the map pretty regularly. And let's do minotaurs. Let's have minotaurs appear in 2, in 4, and in 5. Okay. Alright, and we're going to hit OK. And we're going to hit this little save button. You always save before you playtest. And then we're going to hit the playtest button again. And I'll show you guys how this changes it. Alright, same group, so. Alright, so as we can see, we can get a minotaur there. see what we encounter here in the desert area. Yay, we escaped. Alrighty. Let's see if I can get it. So yeah, that's essentially how you set them up for region versus the entire map. Like I said, the entire map is good for like dungeons, but region is really nice when you have, for instance, a world map. You can use the regions to make specific enemies appear in specific areas of the world map, like we just did here. But it's whatever suits your fancy. Personally, I like using the regions, like I said, for the world map, and then for dungeons, I just do the entire map for enemies. So that's just something I wanted to go over with everyone in case some people didn't understand how exactly that worked. And in the next video, we're gonna make some enemies and see how how we go about making our own enemies, setting them up, and everything like that. And the one after that, we're gonna do skills and how to set them up properly. Sorry guys, I had to move. How to set them up properly in the database. I mean, we could do, inventory and stuff as well. If you guys want, just let me know. We can do the items and stuff as well. But for now, I just wanted to go over some basics of the enemy encounters. So, that is all for today. I know it's a rather short video, but the next one is probably going to be a little bit longer, because we're going to go into enemies and actually how to make them and set them up, and all that fun stuff. Alright, so I will see you guys next time.